This is the lightest wood on Earth. You can easily lift it with one hand. It's called balsa wood. It grows in the tropical rainforests of the Americas. The name means raft. It's so light that it can float on water. The density is only 0.1 to 0.2 grams per cubic centimeter. That's 1/10 the density of water. You can lift a thick plank with one hand. It grows about 16 feet taller every year. It can be ready for use in 3 years. It's light, but extremely sturdy. The strength-to-weight ratio is amazing. It's used in aerospace. It's also essential for models and high-tech machines. But it has its drawbacks. It's afraid of moisture and wears easily. You need to be careful when using it. It's extremely easy to cut. A small knife can slice through it. It can be bent and shaped after being soaked in hot water. Combined with resin, it becomes strong. It's everywhere in daily life. Surfboards use it to reduce weight and increase speed. The soundboard of a ukulele relies on it to produce a clear sound. Even in the midsole of high-end running shoes, there's the lightweight secret of balsa wood hidden. Do you have anything at home made of balsa wood? Come on and have a look.
What if I told you there's a mountain in China that nobody can climb, yet somehow 2 ancient towers sit on top of it? These twin rock pillars look like they could collapse at any moment. Their sides are nearly vertical, smooth as glass, and surrounded by sheer cliffs. But that's not the strangest part. More than 1,000 years ago, ancient builders somehow constructed 2 brick towers on the very tops of these pillars. Think about that. No roads, no stairs, no cranes, no helicopters, just thousands of bricks transported to a place that seems impossible to reach. Even today, experts still debate how the builders managed to do it. And when a massive earthquake struck the region in 1976, many structures were damaged, but these ancient towers remained standing, making the mystery even deeper. So here's the question. How did people over 1,000 years ago build 2 towers on top of a mountain that still seems impossible to climb today? What's your theory?
This is the silkie, the fluffiest chicken in the world. Unlike other birds, their feathers lack the hooks that hold them together, making their plumage feel just like silk or fur. But their most bizarre feature is hidden underneath. Silkies have deep blue-black skin, black bones, and even 5 toes on each foot. An exotic beauty with a dark, hidden secret.
This train is so heavy, not every bridge can handle it. Meet the Western 611. Built in 1950 and stretching 110 feet long with 70-inch drivers and 80,000 pounds of pulling force. Here's a secret. This train weighs almost 1 million pounds and has a top speed over 100 miles per hour, making it one of the fiercest American steam locomotives ever built.
How the hell do people not know about the bridge in Louisiana that's so long it gives people panic attacks? This is the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, and it is over 24 miles long. It's the longest continuous bridge over water in the entire world. Imagine having to drive for more than half an hour while only seeing endless water on both sides. At one point, you're so far from shore, you can't see anything but water. It's just you, the bridge, and the lake. Built in the 1950s, it connects Mandeville, Louisiana to Metairie, just north of New Orleans. And it's not a fun drive. Yes, people freak out driving across it a lot. In fact, so much so that there's even a special response team unit that covers the bridge in case of emergencies or panic attacks. That's how real the fear of this bridge is. However, it was engineered to handle the absolute worst conditions Louisiana could throw at it. Everything from hurricanes to massive traffic jams. Would you dare to drive across it?
This ship sinks itself on purpose. The Boca Vanguard is the largest heavy-lift ship ever built. At 275 meters long, it has a deck that floods and sinks 16 meters underwater on command. Here's a secret. That's how it loads cargo. It can carry an oil rig or even another ship. Objects float directly onto the submerged deck. Then it rises and lifts it straight out of the ocean.
Watch closely. The moment the hatch opens, a blue object shoots straight into the ocean. Some people might think something just fell overboard, but in fact, this is the most important escape system on the entire ship. On modern large passenger ships, once an official abandoned ship order is given, the crew's top priority is not lowering lifeboats, it's deploying this system, the inflatable evacuation slide. So why does it launch instantly? Because it's powered by high-pressure inert gas. That gas is already stored inside the system. The second the hatch is triggered, the gas canisters release. Within seconds, the slide and the life raft are fully inflated. No electricity, no complicated machinery. It creates the fastest possible escape route directly between the ship and the sea. Even if the ship is heavily tilted, the slide's constant pressure structure keeps everything stable and safe for evacuation. Each life raft is already stocked with emergency supplies. In a real emergency, a single system can evacuate hundreds of passengers in about 10 minutes. So here's the question. If it were you, would you trust this evacuation slide?
5 weird airplane designs that actually flew. Some airplanes looked like they came from science fiction. Engineers created strange shapes and wild ideas that seemed impossible. But these machines weren't just concepts. They actually flew. And number 1 looks like a spaceship built for the ocean. Number 5, the Vought Phi 173. The airplane that looked like a flying pancake. Built in the 1940s, the V-173 had a flat, disc-shaped body that acted like one giant wing. Surprisingly, it worked. It could take off from short distances and proved that unusual designs could create real aviation breakthroughs. Number 4, the NASA AD-1, an airplane with a wing that moved in flight. The AD-1 tested a design where the entire wing rotated up to 60 degrees while flying. This reduced drag at high speeds, but its strange appearance kept it from becoming a common aircraft. Number 3, the Northrop Tacit Blue, the flying bathtub that helped shape stealth technology. Its rounded and boxy body looked unusual, but it carried advanced stealth experiments. The lessons from this strange aircraft helped influence future stealth planes. Number 2, the Bugatti 100P replica, a futuristic aircraft decades ahead of its time. Designed in the 1930s, the Bugatti 100P featured twin engines and advanced aerodynamics. The original never flew, but a later replica proved the design was incredibly advanced. Before number 1, if you love machines that look impossible but actually work, subscribe, because the final aircraft is unbelievable. Number 1, the Bartini Berry Vi A14, a flying machine from another world. The VVA-14 was designed to fly like a plane and move across the ocean like a high-speed vehicle. With its huge body and strange pontoons, it looked more like a spaceship. One of the weirdest aircraft ever built, and somehow, it actually flew.
These are the top 5 highest jumps ever attempted. They aren't your average dives. These skydives pushed human limits to the extreme. Number 5. In 2015, Lasso Schaller made history by performing the highest cliff dive ever into water, leaping from a platform at 58.8 meters or 192 feet. Number 4. Felix Baumgartner. In 1999, Felix Baumgartner base jumped from the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This daring leap measured 88 meters or 288 feet. Number 3. Bungee jump from Macau Tower. The Macau Tower in China hosts the world's highest commercial bungee jump, where people leap from 233 meters or 764 feet. Number 2. Alan John Hackett. The pioneer of commercial bungee jumping, Alan John Hackett leapt from the Eiffel Tower in 1986. His fearless jump covered 100 meters or 328 feet. Number 1. Felix Baumgartner. In 2012, Felix set one of the most iconic records in human history by leaping from a helium balloon at the edge of space. His descent began from an altitude of 39 kilometers